Hey, it's yours truly, Coach D. Will, aka Mr. Next Man Up, man. I'm gonna give Facebook a quick second to go ahead and do its thing, man, and start to build an audience, man. But I just really, learned some information today, some news, and it's something that I just really wanted to get out and share with the people, man. So I'm gonna give Facebook a second to do its thing while I go ahead and invite some people to get on here, and yeah, man, you guys tune in to this, and man, definitely let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, give me just a second, man, while I invite a couple people to get on here really quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, man. But I'm just really curious to learn what did the NBA teach you guys about financial education and how important it is, man. Let me know where you guys checking in from. Martell, what's going on, man? I see you. David Woods, hey, man. I was just thinking about you, and sure enough, you jumped on my live, man. Thank you so much for jumping on here tonight, man. Hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is practicing safe distancing, and everybody is staying quarantined, man. Just trust me when I tell you guys, this too shall pass. I know my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is going to make sure that no weapons formed against us shall prosper. So, man, I don't even think about this stuff, man. I'm just thinking about the victory and the praise that we're going to give God, once this is passed. But I'm going to jump on. I'm going to get started in about 30 seconds. But I like the title says it all. And I want you guys to just really just start to think about, some of the information that I'm going to share with you guys today, man, because I saw this morning about 7 o'clock when I got up, right when I got ready to go do my morning workout. And it was just something that just really kind of sat in my spirit, man. I've been doing this for 7 years now. And I've been on here telling people and teaching people for 7 years now. And when I saw what I saw this morning, man, it just really let me know to keep going and to keep teaching, because there are millions upon millions of people that need this information and that they need this education, man. And so it's my job to get out here and teach you guys, man. And so without further ado, man, I'm going to go ahead and get started, man. But please, if you guys could do me a favor, share this video. Even if you don't think the value of the information, there's information or value, should I say, in this information, please share it, because I promise you there is somebody that does need to hear this message, man. And so I really appreciate that. And so, man, I saw the title. Something came across my screen this morning that said, a third of the NBA players, think about this, a third of the NBA players are living paycheck to paycheck. A third of the NBA players are living paycheck to paycheck. And I can almost assure you, if it's happening in the NBA, it's most likely happening in the NFL, and it's happening in Major League Baseball as well. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? Share this video for me, sir. But I can almost assure you, if it's happening in the NBA, it's happening in it's happening in Major League Baseball, and it's happening in the NFL as well. So I want you guys to think about something. NBA players make millions of dollars a season. They make think about this, man. The average salary of an NBA player is about $10 million. That's the average. Now, obviously, you got the high-end players like the LeBrons and the Kevin Durant's and the Steph Curry's that's making 30, 35, $40 million. But then you got your lower tier players that might make $1 or $2 million. But think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you're making $2 million a year, like, how many people could live comfortably off a $2 million a year salary, right? We know people that's making it happen, and they make $40,000. So people making millions of dollars, and they live in paycheck to paycheck in this time. That's like out of this mind. Or is it? Is it really out of this world? Like, I don't think that it's out of this world, because you guys have to understand how cash flow works, right? You got to understand how cash flow works. You can make $1 million, but if your overhead is $2 million, from January to June, you're in the black. But then from July to December, you're in the red, right? So just because you make $1 million, or just because you make $2 million, does not mean that you are wealthy. It don't. It don't mean that you're rich. It really doesn't. And that just proved today. And to make matters a lot worse, the NBA owners are now about to start to charge chargebacks to these NBA players. So they're about to start making these players who let's just call it what it is. They don't even have the money right now. And they're about to start making these players pay the owners back. Now, the last time I checked, the owner's name is on the front of the check. They're the billionaires. And even they're taking a hit financially because of everything that's going on right now with this pandemic. So if owners are taking a hit and they're writing the checks for the NBA players that are making millions upon millions of dollars and they living paycheck to paycheck, don't you think it's time that you really need to get some financial education to make sure that you don't succumb to what's going on, to this global economy that's literally crashing right before our eyes? Like think about this. If you make $1 million and you don't have a business to associate or to attach it to, you're taxed 28 to 33%. So to put that in layman's terms, you make $1 million. If you lose a third of your $1 million, that means you're bringing home about $660,000. Now that seems like a lot of money to the average person. But look at the lifestyle that the NBA players have that they have to make stretch with that $1 million. Think about the houses, think about the cars, think about the jewelry, think about the health care, think about the day-to-day expenses, right? How far do you think that $660,000 is really going to take you? Because let's just be honest, most of these guys are living in multi-million-dollar houses. They driving $100,000+ cars. They got $100,000+ worth of jewelry. They got all of this stuff. So it's no wonder these guys that are making millions of dollars are still living paycheck to paycheck. Because it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. You can make $100 million. But if you losing it to taxes, guess what, guys? You're just another statistic. You're just another statistic. So I wanted to go over something with you guys really quick, man, because I'm not going to be on here super long, because we've got a wealthathon that I am going to share this video with you guys, and I really challenge you guys to look and take a listen to this and get in contact with me after this wealthathon, because we're literally teaching you guys financial education that was not taught in school. We're literally teaching you guys financial education that these NBA players actually need now. We're literally teaching you guys how to survive financially in this pandemic that's going on. There's 4 challenges that stop us all from landing on our 2 financial goals, which is our current lifestyle and our future lifestyle. The first challenge, believe it or not, is inflation. So everything around us is going up. The only thing right now in this pandemic that has not gone up, believe it or not, is gas. Gas is the only thing that has not gone up. But you guys have to understand, and y'all got to know, with the way oil prices are now and the dollar amounts of which gas is right now, 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, it's gonna skyrocket. It's gonna go up. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to go up, because they're gonna have to make up for the time and the dollars that they lost with everything that's going on right now. So gas right now is actually cheap. But if you go to the grocery store, we start to see the prices of bread and eggs and cereal and milk, things that are essential to our everyday survival with what we're going through right now. Those things have kind of started to creep up a little bit already. So inflation is everything going up around you while your dollar sign is staying the same. So if everything is going up but your dollar is staying the same, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Ultimately, you are losing money. Your dollar is actually losing value. Because if everything is going up 4, 5, 6, 7%, but your dollar is staying at 2, 3%, you'll never outpace inflation. You just won't. You really won't, you know? And so I want you guys to please let this sink in. Hey, I appreciate it, Daryl. I'm just trying to get out here and teach, my brother. I'm just trying to teach. So the second thing is taxes. Taxes is robbing the first 1/3 of your paycheck. So we're talking about NBA players. For those of you that jumped on late, we're talking about NBA players because we just saw, and if you guys go look at ESPN.com, we just saw that NBA players, a third of them are living paycheck to paycheck. So the guys that's making millions upon millions of dollars are still struggling financially. So it's not just you. It's not just you, my brothers and my sisters. It's everybody. Everybody is struggling. Taxes take the first 1/3 of your paycheck, and that's coming directly off the top. So an NBA player, we'll say that makes $1 million is losing about $350,000 directly off the top of that paycheck. So they bringing home about $650,000, and then they gotta live off of that for the entire season until the next season kicks up. But when we look at their lifestyle and we look at their expenses, that's why they live in paycheck to paycheck, because the lifestyle cannot support the cash flow. See, if you losing a third off the top and now you forced to live off of 2/3, that's ultimately going to take you over to challenge number 3, which is debt. See, ladies and gentlemen, debt causes you to borrow a third off of the bottom to support what you lost off the top. So that's why we hear a lot of times, man, they say the average lifespan of a professional athlete is 3 to 5 years. And we've all seen these horror stories where people have played in professional sports, and then 3 to 5 years after they retire from professional sports, they retire and broke. Like they filing for bankruptcy because they was never taught how to make their money last longer. They was never taught how to outpace inflation. They was never taught how to legally, ethically, and morally minimize their taxes. And then the fourth challenge, believe it or not, is big business. See, big business comes in and just wipes out the final 1/3 of your paycheck. Right? We got holidays that's every single month of the year. This coming Sunday is Easter Sunday. And although we have a stay-at-home order, a lot of businesses are still selling things online, and people are really shopping online now because they feel like they gotta make up for what they can't go out and do in the public now. So you see the Amazon trucks and the UPS trucks and the FedEx trucks in your neighborhood every single day because people gotta order stuff to make up because they can't go out. We gotta be 6 feet apart. We got to practice social distance so we can get this pandemic under control. Well, guess what, guys? Big business is taking the final 1/3 of your paycheck. It's taking the final 1/3. So we losing a third off the top to taxes. We losing the second third off the bottom to the banks in the form of debt. And then the final 1/3 is being lost to big business. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason. That's the reason why these NBA players are living paycheck to paycheck. That's the reason. It's because they don't have financial education. It's because they don't know how to outpace inflation. It's because they don't have a business that they can now write off some of these day-to-day expenses that they use. And so I'm going to end this video by saying it's never about how much money you make. It's always about how much money you keep. I don't care if you make $100 million. If you don't know where the money is going, ultimately you will end up broke, or you will end up living paycheck to paycheck. Or you can make $60,000, understand where your money is going, minimize your taxes, don't pay a dime more than you have to, be able to write off your lifestyle, and actually live a better, longevity-wise, live a better and healthier lifestyle because you're not stressed about the money that you lost. See, these guys making these millions and tens and 20s and 30s of millions of dollars should be set for their grandkids and great-grandkids and great-great-great-grandkids. But they got to understand how to get that hole out of the bottom of the boat so that they can stop losing the money. And that's what we're here to do. Here at MWR Financial, which stands for Making Wealth Real, we're teaching financial principles that was not taught to people in school. We're teaching people how to legally, ethically, and morally minimize their taxes. We're not teaching tax evasion. We're just teaching you how to not pay more than you need to. We're teaching people how to become debt-free in record time. I mean, I'm seeing business partners of mine become debt-free in 5 and 6 years. We're teaching people how to open up investments, land banking, private reserve, so that they don't take losses anymore if the economy crashes, if the stock market crashes. We're teaching people, right? Like we're teaching people how to build wealth, generational. We're teaching people how to get paid directly from the comfort of their home. And it's all from sharing financial information that was not taught to us in school. I get paid every single day from this company. Why? Because I'm building a business and I am teaching people how to stop overpaying their taxes, how to get out of debt, how to increase their credit score, how to invest and build wealth. I'm teaching people principles that they should have learned a long time ago. It's 2020, my friends. And if what's going on out here in the world has not got you thinking that you need to get your finances straight, I don't know what will. I saw 4 days ago, the unemployment rate was at 200,000. And 4 days later, it was at 6.6 million people. It's time. You got to stop being skeptical. You got to stop being fearful. It's time to get your finances in order so that you can live in abundance, man. I'll see you guys tonight on the Wealthathon. Where we like everything that I just talked about, we really gonna go in depth into. We really, like, you guys gonna hear some testimonies that's gonna blow y'all mind. That's just gonna, man, it's gonna blow y'all mind. It's time. If this video has got you thinking, you want some more information, or you ready to figure out or learn how to change your lifestyle, please get in contact with me, or get in contact with whoever shared this video with you, because I promise you, all we want to do is see you successful, and all we want to do is see you win. I'll see you guys this evening, man. It's yours truly, Mr. Next Man Up, Coach D. Will, out of Chicago, Illinois. And again, guys, I wish you health, I wish you wealth, and I wish you prosperity. You guys take care, stay safe, and God bless, man. I'll see y'all tonight. Peace.